For Evelyn Korkmaz, a residential school survivor from Fort Albany First Nation, an apology from the Pope for the abuse suffered in Canada's residential schools has been a long time coming. This morning, on the Pope's last day of his historic trip here, she will have the chance to sit down with him and meet him and share her story. Evelyn joins us this morning. Thanks for being with us on a very big and emotionally loaded day for you. Thanks, Evelyn.
Thank you.
You have said you've been waiting for this moment for more than 50 years. What will you say to the Pope?
That I'm not sure. I'm just disappointed that he hasn't taken accountability on behalf of the church. He blamed, the Christian people, and that's not okay with me. I met him, I went to see him in Edmonton and here in Quebec City. Mm-hmm. And, it's quite normal for the Catholic Church not to take responsibility or try to look the other way, but we have to hold them accountable. This can't go on. This is going on all over the world, not just here in Canada. We have to protect our children from these clergy pedophiles. And we can't have them moving from one location to another location for them to recommit these crimes. It has to be stopped. He never mentioned anything about releasing the residential school documents. This is important for us to identify our loved ones in these unmarked graves. It's also important for us to learn our history, so we can, just move on with our life and get this all over with and, just get on with life.
Evelyn, on a personal level, because healing is personal for every individual and every survivor, what, if anything, will meeting the Pope change for you? For that face-to-face meeting, what does that mean?
Well, I can't stop trying. I have to go as far as I can go. And now it seems to me that I'm at the top. And I hope he listens, his institution that he is the head of is supposed to be about, seeking truth and justice and reconciliation, like he said in his speech in Edmonton and Quebec. Well, let's see it in action now. I've waited enough. A lot of other survivors have waited a lot longer than I have. And the time has come,
Evelyn, what will action look like for you?
Action would be to release the documents, to rescind the doctrine of discovery, to change policy and rules of clergy predators and make them accountable of their crimes.
The Pope, before he began this pilgrimage here in Canada, called it a first step. So there is a possibility that more will be done, that more action is coming. He mentioned yesterday in his apology about abuse and crimes committed against the vulnerable. That was the piece that for a lot of survivors was missing. How does it sit with you?
No, I want him to say the Catholic Church. I want him to own it. I want him to say what kind of abuse we went through. When you say, forgive me for the abuses. Like, that's a wide range of abuse. I want you to admit what your organization did to us.
Will you say that to him today?
I never know what comes out of my mouth. I just go for it when I'm there.
I hear the passion in your voice and the conviction, and I know that not only have you been waiting 50 years for this, but you've been fighting and advocating for many decades as well. Evelyn, I want to thank you for joining me today, and hopefully we catch up with you and find out how your face-to-face meeting went.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, Evelyn.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.